gave me a heart attack.
You didn't call me back. I was worried.
Sorry.
So? Who was it?
It was nobody. It was a bag of food from Porcino's. Have the note.
I thought you said you didn't order delivery.
I didn't. But I think you were right. I need to go to the police.
A late Valentine's Day date is better than none at all. Well, not particularly poetic, but then again, my husband wouldn't know our anniversary if I held my gun to his head.
But still, don't you think it's totally inappropriate? I mean, given everything that I told you.
Of course I do. But inappropriate isn't illegal.
Yeah, but he lied about everything. I mean, who he was, where he worked, and he didn't just lie. He stole someone else's identity, their image, all their personal information, everything.
I know. You told me all of this, but it only becomes illegal if he uses this deception to deceive you.
So, what do you suggest I do then?
Well, you can follow her anymore.
Will that help?
Probably not. Look, Miss Miles, you're a lawyer, so I feel I can be honest with you. Restraining orders are only as good as the people who follow them.
What do you mean?
They're a piece of paper, tool. They can't prevent someone from contacting you.
Well, yeah, but if he violates the order of protection, you can arrest him, right?
In theory.
What's that supposed to mean?
What kind of lawyer are you?
Real estate.
Let me give you some insight into criminal law. These kinds of cases are notoriously hard to prosecute, especially when no violence has been committed. Now, I'm not saying that is right. I'm saying that's what it is. Well, my professional opinion, this guy sounds more like a loser than a threat.
What if you're wrong?
The law sucks. You know that better than anyone. So you want to file the paperwork to get the restraining order?
What's the point?
Look, Miss Miles, I didn't mean to discourage you. I really didn't. It's just the reality of what it is.
It's okay. I understand.
Now, if he does anything else other than just be a nuisance, you call me. And if at any time you want to file those orders of protection, that's your right too.
Okay. Thanks, Detective. I appreciate it.
Mm-hmm.
I got the Evite.
What Evite?
To your parents' barbecue?
Oh, that's right. Are you going?
Of course. Your mom has been posting the menu on social media for the past week.
Oh my god. That's because my dad cannot wait to try out his new grill on an impartial audience. I swear, he's like a little kid with a new toy.
Free ribs? I'd be there even if I wasn't your best friend.
I appreciate that, even though I do know you have ulterior motives.
You need to see this. So, remember you told me to be aware when Chris tried to call for you again?
Mm-hmm.
Well, he didn't call, but he did try to friend me.
You didn't accept, did you?
Of course not. But I did look at his profile, well, without full access anyway, and look.
Oh my god.
Alice, that's you.
No, that's not me.
It is. It's a deep fake.
Oh, a what?
A deep fake. It's Alice's face on someone else's body. There's software that makes that possible now, as long as you know what you're doing.
That's gotta be illegal.
It's not illegal either.
How do you know all this, Paulina?
Carol made me do research also a huge issue with celebrities. People will try to make them perform in adult films, and every time they take it to court, they rule it as a First Amendment issue.
So this guy can just pretend to be my boyfriend, or worse.
I'll feel better when I can get out of the city.
That's what fresh air will do for them.
No, that's what getting away from Chris will do for you.
Just try to enjoy yourself today. Don't even think about him.
But I keep thinking about those pictures.
They're on his page, not yours. No one you know will ever see them.
Yeah, just knowing that they're out there.
I hate to say this, but someone put your picture up on the web and paid for it now. And you'll never know when you're stuck with it. This is a lot different.
You know that.
Yeah, just try to keep it. I'll feel better when it gets where it's at.
I've heard so much about you.
You haven't heard anything about her because I haven't told you anything about her.
What's going on?
This lunatic just showed up here. He's been talking to my parents.
How would you like me to call the police right now?
Please don't have to go through this again.
What do you want? Huh? Just please tell me. Why are you doing this?
Well, I just want us to enjoy ourselves. I mean, look out there. It's a perfect day for a barbecue.
And what do you expect me to tell my parents? That we're dating?
Well, I don't want you to put words in your mouth, but you tell them whatever you feels appropriate.
If I agree to go out with you, will you leave?
Well, can we eat first? Look, I'm starving, and the way your dad was talking about those ribs, I don't think I can forgive myself. I'd at least try it.
No. You need to leave now.
If you leave too.
What?
If you leave too. We leave together. I'm not gonna have you throw me out of here and refuse to see me again. Right? What kind of fool do you think I am?
Okay. Let's go.
Okay.
Hope you're hungry. We're gonna get going.
What? You literally just cut your Alice.
I know. I'm so sorry. The truth is, I just haven't been feeling that great.
You do look a little pale.
Yeah, I've been fighting off this bug the last few days.
Well, why don't you just sit down and I'll bring you some tea?
Oh, no, Mom. It's okay.
Yes, I know English.
Well, worrying is our job.
I speak
No,
English.
It's fine, Mom. Really.
Please like
I just shouldn't have come.
and subscribe.
I didn't want to let you down.
Well, I have an idea. If you feel better tomorrow after you've rested, just come back. We'll have leftovers.
Please like and subscribe to my channel, please.
I will.
And I'll make sure she gets some rest. Okay? I wish we could stay longer, but Susan, it was so nice meeting you. Another time, Bill? I promise. Maybe then you can try my chicken wings.
Sweetheart, why'd you let Chris drive you home? You can leave your car here.
That is an excellent idea, Bill. Alice, what do you think?
I think that would be more trouble than it's really worth. I guess I just needed rest today instead of Dad's ribs. Well, I'll call you guys later.
Okay, we'll feel better, sweetheart.
Right.
Bye, Jane. Nice to meet you, Chris.
You too.
Follow me, okay?
Okay.
What's the hold up?
Come right to the police station.
I'll follow you.
اللي يجيك بكل جديد. أكيد يعرف اللي تدور عليه كل يوم. اللي أننا نعرف نوفر لك الطعم اللي تستمتع فيه.
قد فكرت مصرف الراجح مين؟ مصرف الراجح حق جدك وخالتك وبنت خالتك لاختك الصغيرة ولسواك. لأننا إذا حدثنا تطبيق ناخذ رأي خالتك وخدمات الشركات وضمناها عشانها. قدمنا البداية لجدك وبنت خالتك أعطيناها مكافأة وسواكم وصلنا لتأمين. وأختك الصغيرة أطلقنا عشان
You lied to me.
Go to hell, Chris.
What are you gonna do?
I'm gonna file a restraining order against you, and if you ever come near me again, the police are gonna throw your ass in jail.
You're making a mistake, Alice.
We'll see about that.
Loser.
So now what?
A judge has to approve the restraining order.
How long does that take?
It depends, but I can have it fast-tracked. Shouldn't take more than a day.
Oh, thank you so much, Detective.
Once it's signed, an officer will serve him with the restraining order. He will be ordered to stay 100 yards away from you at all times and will be forbidden from trying to contact you.
And what if he doesn't listen?
He'll go to jail.
I almost hope he doesn't. I would love to see that freak locked up.
He doesn't have to be tried first.
Oh, he will be, but that could take weeks, months. During that time, he'll be kept in jail. That's the point of the order. Look, I understand why you're upset. From what you told me, this man clearly is an unstable person, but even unstable people can get the message. After all, he doesn't want to go to jail.
So, what do I do if he tries to contact me, or if he comes near me?
You contact us right away. You call the station at that number I gave you.
The beautiful on earth, thank you. Just watch at least one video,
Thank you, Detective.
so your subscription will not
Unfortunately,
gone.
I've had
Thank
to
you.
deal with protective orders more times than I can count. And in 99% of the the cases after the person is served. It acts as a wake-up call.
Please give me like in my
What
live.
about the other 1%?
Hang in there.
Thank
Everything will be
you.
fine.
Okay. Thanks for letting me stay over.
Of course. What kind of friend would I be if I sent you out there with that maniac?
Still.
And if I'm being honest, I do feel a little guilty.
Guilty? About what?
I'm the one that initiated contact on that app.
Don't be silly. There's no way you could have known what was gonna happen. Anybody could have.
They need screenings for that app.
You're telling me. Jamie, do you think that what Detective Brown said was right? You know, about the restraining order, scaring him off?
I think so. She's been doing this for a long time. If they really thought you were in danger, they'd be watching you around the clock.
Yeah, you're probably right. That's the last thing I need is somebody else watching me. Oh my God. Hey, what's wrong? All my tires slashed.
Chris,
Obviously.
let's get to the office. We can call the police from there.
Detective Amy Graham.
Detective Graham, it's Alice Miles.
Miss Miles. I was just about to reach out to you.
This morning I went outside and Wait, what?
I said I was just about to reach out to you.
Why?
Well, we attempted to serve Mr. Williams with the order of protection, but we can't find him.
What do you mean you can't find him?
His address on record, the one on his license and registration book, he's no longer living there. We spoke to his roommate, Mr. Jason Monroe. He said Chris Williams had moved out weeks ago. Doesn't know where he's going to. Quite frankly, we're unable to find him through the usual channels.
So what now?
Oh, we will find him eventually, but I just thought that you should know.
Thank you, Detective.
Alice?
Jason, hi. Thank you so much for coming.
Yes, of course. After what I've heard, I mean, how could I not? This just seems like a very similar situation of what happened between him and the last girl.
Who's that?
Mercedes, the girl he was obsessed with.
Do you know her last name?
No, I don't. I remember her name because it kind of stuck with me. It's catchy, and he had pictures of her around his room.
So you never saw her in person?
No, he said they weren't together, which I thought was kind of weird, but I don't know, I didn't want to pry.
So you had no idea he was doing any of this?
What, using my photo? Using my profile as his own? No. I would have stopped that immediately.
last time you saw Chris?
Wow, it's been over a month. I mean, that's what I told the police yesterday when they woke me up at literally the crack of dawn.
How well did you really know him?
Apparently not that well. I had just broken up with my live-in girlfriend, and I was going through a lot. It was really tough for me. And I just wanted somebody to move in, not really to split costs, but just for company, to be honest.
So he saw your posting?
Yeah, and he responded, and I probably should have vetted him better, but he just seemed like a normal, nice guy. Until he wasn't. I mean, I caught him a few times on my computer when I came home. He said his had frozen, and he just needed to fire off a few emails.
Did you believe him?
I guess not really, but it didn't seem like something to get too worked up about, considering all my financial information is password protected. Also, sometimes when I came home, I would get this feeling that he had been in my room, had been going through my stuff. It wasn't crazy, but it definitely was enough for me to want him gone.
So did you ask him to leave?
I didn't have to. I came home one day, he was gone, his stuff was gone. I tried calling his cell phone, it had been disconnected.
Wow. So did you contact the authorities?
Before. I mean, he didn't really do anything illegal, he didn't steal anything. I mean, yeah, technically he broke his lease early, but I wanted him gone anyways.
You mentioned you had something you wanted to show me?
Oh, yes. This is a bill that came from his psychiatrist. I know I shouldn't have opened it, sorry, but I was curious, I didn't know what to do with it anyways. Apparently, Chris has not paid his psychiatrist in quite a while. Maybe you can get in touch with her, see if she knows anything. I don't know if she's allowed to tell you anything.
Why are you being so helpful?
My ex, before we started dating, she had a stalker. And she told me a little bit about it. No woman should ever have to put up with that. So, if you need anything at all, just let me know, okay?
Thank you.
اكتشف المزيد من عالم موهبة عبر تطبيقنا.
I'll get right to the point, Alice. When we made you partner, we expected you to be in for the long haul.
Of course. That's what I expected too.
Then why the sudden change?
I'm not sure I understand.
Okay. I have it on good authority that you've been talking to other law firms, looking to leverage your position here for a higher paying job at a larger firm. Is there any truth to this?
Well, Ed, that couldn't be further from the truth. I love working here. If I didn't, I would have left a long time ago.
I'm so glad to hear that. Who were you just meeting with then? That's what I'm talking about. If I can't trust you to be totally honest.
Where is this coming from? It's Chris, isn't it? You've been talking to Chris.
Where it came from isn't important. What's important is if it is in fact true.
Of course it isn't true. And let me tell you something about Chris Williams.
I'm listening.
That man is unstable. He's manipulative. He's a liar. Ed, he was never my boyfriend. He's just some guy who became obsessed with me, who tried to deceive you.
I can't come between you two. You need to work out your problems on your own. I just need to know one thing, and I need to know this. If you are indeed committed to the job.
Of course I am. As committed as I've ever been.
How's Miles?
Mercedes? Thank you so much for meeting with me. You have such a pretty name. If it weren't so unique, I probably wouldn't think of finding online.
My father was really into cars. This is my boyfriend, Jake.
Nice to meet you.
Pleasure. Look, I wasn't even going to come to call, much less come, but Jake.
I understand. And I don't blame you.
So that I don't even know what to call him.
Just take Dana. You're already grown up. You have to prepare your food by yourself.
Yeah, I'm afraid so.
And you two met online?
Well, I met his fake profile online. It was a new app called Be My Valentine.
That's what happened to me too. Except it was a different app. He seemed to be so perfect. He was smart and respectful, good looking. I didn't even agree to meet up with him right away,
Okay.
you know?
Give some to your sisters.
The truth is meeting someone online any more dangerous than getting picked up at a bar or a nightclub?
Bring also one for mommy, please.
Me too.
Although I didn't know it was called that at the time.
After this all happened, after we met, Mercedes and I sat down with the guy from my office, someone who works in IT. He explained how it's all done. You don't need to be a rocket scientist to pull it off.
So, did you go out with him? I mean, after you found out that it wasn't really him.
Are you out of your mind?
But he kept calling you.
He just called me. He stopped me, followed me. He broke into my house.
Thank you.
This is the best relationship I've ever had.
Mercedes. The police can't seem to track him down. Do you have any idea where he might be?
I have no idea where he is or even who he is.
One more thing. His former roommate, the man whose identity he stole, he mentioned that Chris had been seeing a psychiatrist. Do you know anything about this?
Listen. Look into your window. If there's anyone who ever needed one, it was Chris Price.
So, why don't we begin by you telling me why you were here, Alice?
Oh, Doctor,
Don't be noisy, Dana, huh?
I'm afraid I'm hearing your false pretenses.
Daddy's sleeping.
It's about a patient of yours, Chris Williams.
I'm sure you understand that I can't discuss another patient with you.
I understand all too well, Doctor. I also know that if a patient is in imminent danger to himself or to others, that you're obligated to report it to the authorities.
What are you? A lawyer?
Yes.
Who are you?
My name is Alice Miles. That much wasn't true. Chris has been harassing me relentlessly. And I've gone to the police, but they can't even find him to deliver the restraining order. I was hoping you could tell me where he might be.
I'm sorry. I haven't seen Chris for months.
Is there any way that you could get in touch with him?
I've tried, not just to see how he's doing, but also to collect payment. He's been delinquent for months. He hasn't returned any of my calls. He hasn't answered any of my correspondence.
What's wrong with him?
Alice, I am not allowed to divulge any information about my patients.
Dr. Taylor, please. This man is stalking me. I need your help.
Well, if you were my patient,
Oh, for goodness sake.
if you were my patient, I could tell you what you were suffering from.
Oh. Thank you, doctor. I'm glad that you were able to see me today.
Of course. Have you ever heard of imposter syndrome? No. Well, if you were suffering from it, you would be under the delusion that nothing you could do would be good enough.
Like, so self-doubt?
It goes deeper than that, and it's way more insidious. You see, these are accomplished people. You could be very intelligent, you could be brilliant. Yet, deep down you feel like a fraud. And in some cases, you might even resort to assuming different identities.
Of whom?
Of anyone. And usually it's somebody that appeals to you, somebody that might be smarter or better looking or more successful.
Are they... Could I become dangerous?
Well, it depends on the person. I mean, imposter syndrome isn't in and of itself predictive of antisocial behavior.
And in my case?
In your case, I think you did the right thing by going to the authorities.
Thank you, doctor.
Of course. Alice, be careful. Hello, Chris. It's Dr. Taylor. I hope you're doing well. I really do. I have been trying to get in touch with you. It's imperative that we speak. Can you please call me as soon as you can?
Hi, doctor.
Oh, Chris, what are you doing here?
I thought you'd be happier to see me, considering all the times you're trying to contact me.
I am. I just didn't expect to see you here now.
Well, I would have made an appointment. But time is of the essence.
Well, I had another appointment.
I know, I canceled it for you.
So what are you doing here, Chris?
It was like old times, huh?
There's a lot of people that are worried about you, Chris.
Why do you keep saying my name? Is that some kind of psychiatrist trick?
No, it's not a trick.
Well, I assume you're referring to one lovely young lawyer. Right? Well, it's okay. You don't have to say anything. I know she was just here.
Are you following her?
My relationships are no longer any of your business.
You're my patient, so I am concerned about you.
concerned about me, huh? What did you say to Alice Miles?
No, you know that I'm not allowed to say anything.
You know, Doctor?
I don't believe you.
I am telling you the truth, Chris.
The truth. The truth.
You know, Doctor, I feel better already.
But his own doctor was afraid of him. She literally told me that the police should be involved.
I understand, and I'm sure this doctor has your best interests at heart, but I told you, we're unable to find him. Unfortunately, there's no law that says a person must submit to service of an order.
That's just ridiculous.
Look, he hasn't tried to contact you recently, has he?
No.
Well, then remember what I said. Now, if he thinks you're serious about legal action, excuse me. Detective Graham. Uh-huh. I see. I'll be right there.
What is it?
Chris Williams was paid his doctor a visit. It was him. It was Chris Williams.
How can you be sure?
Security had already pulled the cars in the security camera. Person in the video matched Chris Williams' driver's license photo.
Oh my God.
Oh, bastard didn't even try to cover his face.
I told you, he is insane. So he followed me here. Which means he could be anywhere.
Don't worry, I can assign more officers to the case now. You'll have somebody in front of your home, in front of your office, 24/7.
Thank you so much.
You have any idea where he might have gone?
How would I know?
Something you might have mentioned? Yeah, another job, another residence?
Everything he told me was a lie.
I understand.
Detective Graham. How was she killed?
She was strangled.
I don't understand why you don't just come stay with me.
Because I refuse to live like that. And besides, there's a detective right outside watching the house. He'll be fine.
Come on. We'll eat ice cream, watch bad TV.
I have to admit, that does sound appealing.
See?
I'll be alright, Jamie. Really.
You gonna talk to Ed tomorrow?
I mean, I can't have Chris contacting him trying to ruin my reputation. Besides, he has a right to know what's going on.
It's a smart thing to do.
Yeah, smart. But it's embarrassing.
Why?
Because you think the firm wants our newest partner involved in something like this?
It's your fault. You're not responsible for some nut job who's off his rocker. Talk about victim blaming.
Yeah, rationally, I do know that. But still, it's...
I'll come talk to Ed with you if you want.
Hang on a second. I'm getting another call. Let me get this. I think it might be the police.
Call me back.
Okay. Alice Miles.
Alice.
The police are here.
Oh, I know. I can see him.
What do you want?
Why weren't you silly? But you know that by now.
Why did you kill Dr. Taylor?
I
So you're trying to get me to incriminate myself?
You were on camera.
I was on camera visiting my psychiatrist. Nothing more.
I'm gonna get the detective.
Well, tell them not to bother tracing the call. It's a burner phone, so once I hang up with you, I'll lose it.
We can't hide forever, Chris.
Please know everything about you now.
Well, if that were true, I'd be a cell right now, wouldn't I?
It's him. It's Chris Williams.
Keep him on the phone. Got him on the phone.
Maybe we should get together.
Nice try, Alice. Goodbye.
Can you trace the call?
This is not as easy as you see in the movies. Even if the restraining order was delivered, we still need a judge to sign up on a new warrant.
Even though he's now been accused of murder.
Even if we did manage to trace it, more than likely it would not be much help. I'm sure he did what he said he'd do to toss us all.
What do you expect me to do now?
Same as before. There'll be a detective outside your home, outside your office. Nothing has changed.
But he was here. He was watching me.
You don't know that?
He knew that there was a police car outside my house.
An educated guess, even if he does know about police procedure, not even a guess.
No. He's close. I can feel him.
Alice, you're just on edge, that's all.
I need to get away from here.
Where would you go?
I don't know. Maybe my parents? They live like a half hour from here.
Alice, I don't think that's a good idea. You'd be out of our jurisdiction. I know it's safer if you stay here.
Yeah, but I'll feel safer there.
Well, I can't force you to do anything, Alice, but think about it. Please.
Okay. I will. Thank you, Detective.
Hi, honey. You feeling better? Can you come tonight?
Hi, Mom. I'm okay. I actually have a favor to ask you.
Oh, sure.
I was wondering if I could stay with you. Maybe even for a few days.
Well, that's hardly a favor. Is everything all right?
Don't worry. I'll explain when I get there.
Great. Well, I have a surprise for you, too.
Oh. Okay. Well, I'll see you soon.
Okay. Love you. Bye.
All right, love you.
Hello.
Hi, Mom.
Sweetheart.
Dad.
Alice.
He made us promise not to say anything. Surprise.
The only thing stupid I'll kill him about.
So, Alice, we found out we know why you were feeling a little bit off yesterday. Chris told us all about it.
Oh, he did?
He sure did. I don't know why you're so worried about telling us.
How old-fashioned do you think your parents are, sweetheart?
No, we're thrilled that you guys are moving in together.
You're happy? We're happy.
No, I'm happy.
I made your dad promise to christen our new grill.
Yeah, Chris told us. Bought the Spartan 400. Honey, that is a quality barbecue grill.
How about a drink?
I'm fine, honey.
Dad?
I'm good for now, sweetheart.
Oh, well, I'll make you a fresh one.
Chris, tell us how you found this new place that you love.
Well, we got really lucky. I have a friend who's a realtor, and he knew what we were looking for. When this place came on the market, he got us in to take a look at it, and
There you go. When you guys get settled in, you're gonna have to let me buy you an enormous housewarming present.
Susan, that is so sweet. It's very kind of you. Thank you so much.
Of course. Are you kidding? And honey, what are you gonna do with your house? You can sell it, do you think?
I don't know. I guess we'll have to see.
Alice, sit down.
روشتوا كده شعرك زيد بسرعة روشتوا كده قشرة رجعت بسرعة والزيوت والقشرة ترجع لك كده هيدن شولدرز تنظيف عميق جديد بتركيبة جل قوية للقضاء على الزيوت والقشرة العنيدة حتى ما ترجع مرة ثانية الزيوت والقشرة روحها بلا رجعة مع هيدن شولدرز
I said, do you like baseball?
Yeah, I'm a huge fan. Big fan.
Because I love baseball.
Well, we should catch a game sometime, huh?
All right, now stand up, you son of a bitch. Put your hands over your head.
Bill, that's not funny.
No, it's not.
Careful, Bill.
What is happening, Alice?
It's okay, Mom. Dad knows exactly what he's doing.
Why don't you go ahead and put that bat down, Bill? We both know you're not going to hit me with it.
You want to find out? Did he hurt you, sweetheart?
No, not me. But he did kill someone, and the police are looking for him.
I know that she's your daughter, but you both can tell that she's not well right now.
Shut up. Susan, call the police. Susan!
Hello? We have an emergency at our home. We need the police here now. We have an intruder in our house. Yes, hurry. Hurry. They're coming.
So now we just wait for the police.
What is happening?
All right?
Thank you so much. What is going on, Alice?
It's okay now.
Okay, the police are coming, right? They're coming. I should have known something was up when he didn't have a car.
Did you ask him where it was?
Yeah, he said that he had parked it down the street. He'd accidentally gone to the wrong house.
Why didn't you tell us anything about this when it was happening?
I didn't want to worry you, Dad. And I thought I had handled it. You couldn't have done anything anyway.
Well, we really want you to stay here till they find him.
Yeah, I was thinking about that. I'm thinking I should stay at Janie's now that he knows where I'm at. I do still need to go to work, and she does live closer. Don't worry, I'll be safe there too.
Okay, so I spoke to Detective Graham and she filled me in on everything.
Is she coming out here?
We'll be coordinating with her. But don't worry, we'll pick him up soon.
He's never gonna give up. He's already contacted everyone that I know.
That might be a good thing. He told me that your parents thought you two were dating, and now the truth is out there. He's not going to be able to surprise anyone. And once anyone recognizes him, they know to call the police.
God, I just don't understand. Why me?
I may be new to this, Miss Miles. But one thing I've already learned is it's a fool's game to try to understand a psychopath.
Hey, Janie, it's me. Just not leaving my parents. Just absolute craziness. I'll tell you about it when I get there.
appreciate being stood up. You lied to me.
He was stalking me, following me.
The only thing stupid about your daughter. Welcome, Alice. Did you have a nice nap?
Jamie! Stay away from me.
All I ever wanted to do was get close to you. That's the mistake all those cops made. That I didn't want to leave. I just wanted to be near you.
I'll do whatever you want. Okay, just please don't hurt Jamie.
Jamie? No. Don't worry. I didn't hurt her. You were quite a scare, that's for sure, huh? As long as you don't try anything, she'll be perfectly fine.
Chris, I don't understand. Why?
Why you? Why not you? Why are you selling yourself so short? You have so many wonderful qualities.
You don't even know me. From the very first time that we met, it wasn't even real.
I just wanted a date for Valentine's Day.
Chris, listen to me, okay? If you let Jamie go, I promise you, I'll get you the help that you need.
Well, you see, Dr. Taylor, she's a little busy in the foreseeable future.
Dr. Taylor didn't understand you. I do.
No, you don't. Nobody understands me.
Yes, I do. Now, I'll prove it to you, okay? I'll leave with you. We'll go together.
I don't believe you.
Please, Chris. Please. Please don't hurt Jamie. Okay, please.
It's enough. I said that's enough.
He's gone.
He won't get far. I have officers combing the neighborhood.
Are you okay?
Fine. Now, it's finally over. For both of us.
Yeah. Chris Williams, or whatever he wants to call himself, he won't be able to hurt anyone ever again.
Sorry I'm
late.
Happy Valentine's Day.
Oh my god, thank you. You don't look like your profile.
I wish I even.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم
Play.
Thanks, man.
the seas boil over, when the souls are rejoined with their bodies. When the little girl who was buried alive is asked for what sin she was killed. When the books of deeds are opened, when the sky is torn away, when the fire of Jahannam is made hot, when Jannah is brought close, then every person will know what they did. Oh, but I call to witness the planets that move straight or hide, by the night when it becomes dark, by the morning when it becomes bright. Indeed, this Quran is truly the word of a strong and respected messenger, Jibreel, sent from Allah to the Prophet. Surah At-Takwir 1-19. Before we start, please subscribe to our channel and like the video so we can reach more people. The world had reached that very secret and hidden day. It was Friday. It looked like an ordinary day, but something unseen was approaching. No more human souls were coming down from the world of souls to the earth. The purpose of the world's existence was about to end. Allah's promise was going to come true. It was a time when people lived without knowing the difference between halal and haram. Lies had taken the place of honesty. People were chasing the world and forgetting the hereafter. There was no one left on earth who said Allah. There was no purpose left except worldly pleasures and entertainment. All the great signs of the last day had already happened, but they had been forgotten. It was a time when zina had spread, and the nakedness and display of women was seen as normal. No scholars remained, and the earth was full of ignorant people. People were even using humans in experiments, creating new species, and playing with DNA to do terrible things. The cloning of humans and other beings was continuing at full speed. Of course, because ethics and morality no longer existed, everything in that time was seen as normal and as a step forward. And then, a strange unease began to grow inside people, a discomfort they could not name. At that moment, the angel Israfil was about to receive the command he had waited for thousands of years. As the hadith says, he had been waiting for this day to blow the sur, a wide and great horn of light held in his mouth. And finally, the command was given. Israfil began to blow the sur with all his breath and strength. A terrible sound. The whole world shook with this terrifying sound. It was so strong it could deafen ears. An extraordinary and dreadful sound that no one had ever heard before. Everyone was shaken in shock. The earth began to shake like a cradle, so much that people could no longer stand on their feet. The sky, once calm and blue, slowly started to break apart. The mighty mountains that stood tall were shaking violently, rocks falling and rolling down onto cities and people. Landslides were happening, and huge masses of earth from the mountains rushed forward to swallow the cities. The heat was rising fast, and thermometers were breaking one by one. As the ice melted, the waters of the oceans and seas rose, and great earthquakes triggered tsunamis that created giant waves in all the seas. Waves as big as mountains moved to hit the coastal cities, and the cities slowly sank under the water. People were thrown around helplessly, with nowhere to run from the anger of both the mountains and the oceans. Everyone seemed to lose their mind. No one knew what to do. They were struggling in horror, frozen in despair. On this day, there was no safe place. No technology, no strategies, no military weapons, no strong economies, no secret organizations. Nothing could stop the command of Allah today. The last day had covered the earth. The promise had come true. The awaited moment had arrived. This was the real promise. Those oppressors who once dreamed of paradise on earth were now tasting Jahannam on earth. Those who tried to climb to high places were crushed under the earth, falling from the shaking mountains. Those who ran to the other side began to drown under the rising waters. Even those who hid in shelters could not escape, because the earth shook so violently that the shelters collapsed. Fear filled the hearts, flesh, and souls of every living being. It was such a day that a man would run from his brother, his mother, his father, his wife, and his children. Everyone was shouting, Nafsi, Nafsi, myself, only myself. No one cared about anyone else because everyone was only worried about themselves. This was unlike any other day. On this day, there was no more oppression, no wrong judgment, no escape. On this day, every soul was fully paid for what it had earned. This was the promised day, the day of truth, the day of Qiyamah. The Quran describes these moments like this. On the day the surah is blown, everyone in the heavens and the earth will be struck with fear, except whom Allah wills, and all will come to him with their necks lowered. Surah An-Naml 87. O mankind, fear your Lord. Indeed, the shaking of the last hour is a terrible thing. On that day, every nursing mother will forget her baby. Every pregnant woman will drop her load, and people will seem drunk though they are not drunk. But the punishment of Allah is severe. Surah Al-Hajj 22, 1-2. Before the last hour, Allah will send a gentle wind that will take the souls of everyone who has even a tiny bit of iman in their heart. When the surah is blown once, the earth and the mountains will be lifted and crushed against each other. That is the day when it will happen. The last hour will come. The sky will split apart, and that day the sky will begin to collapse. The day when the surah is blown will be the most terrifying day of the worldly life, so much that even the youngest children will turn into old people with white hair out of fear. When the light of the stars is gone, the sky is split, the mountains are crushed and scattered, and the time comes for the prophets to testify about their nations. The last hour will have begun. On the day of Qiyamah, there will be a rain that keeps falling without stopping. The sky will pour down and the earth will gush forth. That day, eyes will be blinded, the moon will be darkened, the sun and the moon will be brought together. And that day, people will cry out, where can I escape? But that day, humanity will find nowhere to run. The messenger of Allah, sallallahu alayhi wasallam, said, how can I enjoy myself and feel at peace when the angel who is in charge of the surah has already picked it up and is waiting for the Quran to blow it at any moment? This was hard on the companions to hear. Then the Prophet, sallallahu alayhi wasallam, said, say, Allah is enough for us, and He is the best protector. We put our trust in Allah. The Messenger of Allah, sallallahu alayhi wasallam, said, on the day of Qiyamah, people will sweat so much that their sweat will go 70 arm lengths deep into the earth. On the surface, it will rise so high that it will reach their mouths and even their ears, stopping them from speaking. One time, the Prophet, sallallahu alayhi wasallam, gave a khutbah, and his eyes became red, his voice rose, and his anger increased, as if warning an army. You may be attacked in the morning or in the evening, he said. Then he joined his index finger and middle finger and said, I and the last hour have been sent like these two. A fire will come out from Yemen, pushing people toward the place of gathering. As the last hour approaches, smoke will come down from the sky, covering the whole earth, lasting for 40 days. The earth will become extremely hot. The believers will feel only a little discomfort, like a light cold, but the disbelievers and hypocrites will suffer greatly and act as if they are drunk. The Messenger of Allah, sallallahu alayhi wasallam, said in a hadith, the last hour will not come until the sun rises from the west. When the sun rises from the west, people will see it, and all of them will believe. But on that day, when some of the signs of your Lord appear, no soul will benefit from its faith if it had not believed before or earned some good through its faith. Before the sun rises from the west,
قلت يعطيك كل التطبيقات اللي محدودة لأن يقوت يزيدك حول التطبيق الآن.
whoever repents, Allah accepts their repentance. The mighty and majestic Allah keeps the door of mercy open at night to accept the repentance of whoever sinned during the day. He keeps the door of mercy open during the day to accept the repentance of whoever sinned at night. This continues until the sun rises from the west. When the last hour comes, Allah commands the angel of death to begin his final task, to take the souls of every living being on earth. One by one, all lives are taken, humans, animals, jinn, all of them. The whole world falls into silence. But even this is not the end. Now even the angels must return to their Lord. The angel of death takes the souls of the lower angels, one by one. Then he turns to the greatest ones, Jibril, Mikael, and Israfil. Their souls are taken too. Now the angel of death is left alone, silent, still, in a lifeless universe. No sound, no life. Then the angel of death cries out in helplessness, "My Lord, no one is left alive but me." And Allah replies with majesty, "O angel of death, you too shall die." At that terrifying moment, the angel of death speaks his last words. "By your might and greatness, if I had known how painful it is to take souls, I would have begged you not to give me this task." And he dies in silence. There is no longer a sky or an earth. All of creation has ended. Everything is gone, as it was in the beginning. Only one remains. Only Allah. And Allah's himself answers, "To Allah, the One, the Subduer." But the story does not end here. Allah then commands Israfil to live again and says to him, "Blow the sur again." The second blowing. This time, the sound does not bring destruction. It brings life. Israfil puts the sur to his mouth again and blows with a sound stronger than thunder and lightning. Suddenly the graves open, bodies covered in earth stand up, bones come together, flesh returns. Souls are reunited with their bodies. From Adam, alayhi salam, to the last person born, every human is brought back to life. They stand in shock, trembling, wiping the dirt from their hair and faces. The Quran describes that moment. On that day they will come out of their graves quickly, as if rushing toward a target. From every corner of the earth, people come out, naked, barefoot, and confused. The screams of the sinners are heard. "Woe to us! Who has raised us from our resting place?" And the believers say, "This is what the Rahman promised." The messengers spoke the truth. Yasin 36:52. On the day of gathering, Mashar, there will be extreme heat and thirst. The sun will come down to just above people's heads. Out of the horror of that day, people will cry, "Oh, our Lord, even if we are to go to Jahannam, just save us from here." The crowd will be so huge that there will not even be space for a needle to fall to the ground. The reckoning in Mashar will last 50,000 years. Allah's command and judgment will descend from the seventh heaven. The seventh heaven will collapse with an incredible noise and shaking, and all the heavens down to the first will fall onto the field of Mahshar. Until that moment, no ear has ever heard such a sound, and no eye has ever seen such a terror. The angels will stand in rows on the field of Mahshar. Then Jahannam will be brought to that terrifying field, held by 70,000 chains. Each chain is held by 70,000 angels. Jahannam will be so terrifying that even the angels will struggle to control it, and it will be dragged forward. People lost in fear, but no one will be able to help them that day. The Messenger of Allah, alayhi salatu wasalam, said, "On the day of Qiyamah, you will all be gathered and kept in one place, stopped and held there. For 70 years, no reckoning will begin. No one will look at you. No judgment will be made among you. You will all remain trapped there. For the righteous believers of the world, this wait will feel as short as praying 2 rakats of Fajr in the world, but you will start to cry. Then, when there are no more tears left, you will cry blood. The crowd will be so great that there will be no place to sit. Tears and sweat of people will form lakes rising to their faces. That place is so terrifying and merciless that when our Prophet, alayhi salatu wasalam, sees the state of people, he will not be able to bear it anymore. While everyone is waiting, the Messenger of Allah, alayhi salatu wasalam, will fall into sujood, praying to Allah and asking for intercession. The first intercession of our Prophet, alayhi salatu wasalam, will be for the reckoning to begin, because waiting will be harder than the fire itself. Then Allah, the Most High, will say, "O Muhammad, raise your head. You will be given what you ask. Intercede, and your intercession will be accepted." Then he will pray to Allah, and Allah will accept his prayer. After this, the judgment and reckoning among the people will begin. Suddenly, books of deeds start flying through the sky. One book for every living soul. Each person reaches out their hand, and their book lands exactly where it should, without mistake, without confusion. Some people take their books in their right hands. Their hearts fill with joy. They raise their books high and shout, "Here, read my book. I already knew I would meet my account." But others take their books in their left hands or from behind their backs. Fear and regret overwhelm them. They say, "I wish my book had never been given to me. I wish I had never known my account." On the plane, there are different faces, different expressions, and now some terrifying secrets are revealed. Women wearing clothes of fire. They are the ones who expose their bodies in the world and caused corruption in society, men with blood pouring from their mouths. They are those who ate riba, interest, and took the wealth of others unjustly. Tiny people crushed under feet. They are the ones who walked the earth with arrogance, thinking they were above everyone. And Allah reminds them, did you think we created you for nothing and that you would not be returned to us? Now, the Ummah of Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wasallam is called forward. They face two kinds of reckoning. The easy reckoning, for those who were sincere, humble, generous, who worked for Allah's cause, who repented. They are met with Allah's mercy. Their deeds are weighed, and their small mistakes are forgiven. The hard reckoning, for those who kept disobeying Allah, every sin, every lie, every broken promise is questioned. Whoever is questioned in detail is in danger, because the more questions, the more their hidden wrongs are exposed. But Allah's mercy is vast. Many will find their good deeds heavier than their bad. Some will have their sins covered and shown to no one, but others will be humiliated in front of everyone. And among the people there is a special group, those who will enter Jannah without being questioned at all. They are the ones who trusted Allah, who were pleased with Him, who never complained about their fate, who worked for His cause, who lived with patience and more. May Allah make us among them. But there is also another group, those whom Allah will not speak to, will not purify, and will not even look at. They are the disbelievers, the liars, the hypocrites, the kafirs, and the atheists. They are lost forever. Then after the judgment is given for every soul, a terrifying stage begins. The Sirat. The Sirat is a bridge set over Jahannam, but it is no ordinary bridge. It is thinner than a hair, sharper than a sword. Below, the flames of Jahannam rise. The screams of those inside echo upward. Now everyone must cross this bridge. The speed at which you cross depends on how you lived in this world. Some will pass like lightning, some like the wind. Some will crawl, struggle, and lose their balance as they go. And some will slip. The hooks and thorns of Jahannam will grab them and pull them down. They will fall completely, and Jahannam will swallow them. On this bridge, your deeds become your light. Some will have a bright light in front of them and on their right. Some will have only a weak light, walking and stumbling in the dark. The hypocrites' lights will go out completely. They will cry out, "Wait for us. Give us some of your light." But beyond this terrifying crossing, there is still hope. At the other end of the Sirat is Jannah. So what happens next? What is life really like in Jannah? What horrors await in Jahannam? We'll talk about all of this in the next videos. Don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss them, and stay with us on this spiritual journey.
Story of Prop.
اطلق يا ماتيلي من وين ماتيلي وسهم رسوم التوصيل معك
Dawood was the wise king of Israel and a noble prophet of Allah, SWT. Suleiman learned from his father's knowledge and judgment and often joined his father during hearings and meetings. He was an observer and learned from him and occasionally contributed to the discussion too. One day, Prophet Dawood called his 19 sons in front of the chiefs and academic scholars of his kingdom. He then asked them questions, 9 different questions. These questions were a test for the throne. Whoever was able to answer all of these would be his successor after he dies and rule the kingdom of Israel after him. The sons of Prophet Dawood became flustered and couldn't answer these questions. The youngest of the sons, Suleiman, was the only one who stood up and answered every single one correctly. Impressed by these answers, Prophet Dawood appointed his son Suleiman to take charge after his death. So, with the passing of time, Suleiman inherited the kingdom of Israel and was elected by Allah to continue his father's prophethood. He begged Allah for a kingdom that would occur to none after him, a kingdom so great no other could compare. So then Allah, the Almighty, granted Suleiman his example, he was given the ability to control the wind, which he used to travel at incredible speeds, the power to control jinns and make them obey his commands, and he was also blessed with the ability to communicate with animals. In his mission as a prophet of Allah, Sulaiman rebuilt Masjid al-Aqsa as for a place of worship to pray in. From there, Sulaiman and his followers made pilgrimage to Makkah. On completion of their Hajj, they traveled to Yemen, where Sulaiman witnessed the Yemenis' incredible
was a time when Israel was sinking into darkness. Following the death of King Solomon, God's chosen people.
I don't think that we can ever have peace with my family unless the truth is out there.
I commit myself to serve you all, king, country, and commonwealth. God save the king.
The royal family rarely deals in surprises until now. A sudden announcement sent shockwaves through the palace and beyond, leaving even seasoned royal watchers stunned. But insiders say it was no accident.
Roughly 50 solutions over the next 10 years that can really turn the tide and really change the way we deal and tackle with environmental challenges, then we would have been a success.
Behind William and Kate's poised smiles lies a calculated plan. This move isn't just about duty, it's about power. And they're done waiting in line.
My brother and I love each other. I love him deeply. There has been a lot of pain between the two of us, especially in the last 6 years. None of anything that I've written and anything I've included is ever intended to hurt my family.
William and Kate stepped forward. It all started with a single line on the royal website. A formal announcement will be made at 6 p.m. No extra details, no hints, nothing else. For a royal family known for careful planning, this was completely unexpected. Usually, the palace gives quiet tips to trusted journalists, but not this time. The silence itself was loud. People knew right away that something serious was happening. The media panicked. Reporters had no answers. Phones were ringing. Theories were flying. Some ideas sounded wild. Others felt too real. Was it a health issue? A sudden exit? Was someone pushed out or stepping up? Nobody knew. And that only made the tension worse.
Having brought closer because of the circumstances as well. That's the thing. Yeah. You are, uniquely.
Are you going to go on camera like that?
I had a nightmare.
Which one, this or this?
Strapped one.
No, this one's better. It's stylish and elegant. The Businessman of the Year was flawless.
You're going to give me a hug. I'm still shaking right now.
Come here. That's it. Time to get up now. Yes. Go put some makeup on, but not too noticeable. And fix yourself up nice so everyone would be jealous.
of my lovely wife. Come on. Are we good?
We're good.
5 years ago, nobody knew anything about the crystal spring. Now mineral water from it is sold nationwide, and I'm proud that I could make our small but glorious town famous and achieve great success.
And how does such a busy businessman find time for his family? Oh, me?
Family is the most important thing for me. They're my team. I would never have achieved any of this without my dear wife's support. She's my rock.
How long have you been married?
Yes, 7 years.
They say 7 years is a dangerous period for married couples.
I don't know. Marina and I had no arguments, but we did disagree on my tie.
Do you have children?
Not yet, but we want to have 3. We want 2 boys and a girl.
Looks like this is the first time your wife's hearing about it.
Yes, it's the first time she heard me say I wanted a girl. You know, this morning I was watching Marina, still sleeping, and I realized I wanted a girl. Quiet and sweet, just like her. Modest and mesmerizing.